Yo, 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 what's good, everyone? Thank you for tapping in. Another live stream. We got some straight fire to talk about today. Bitcoin is about to hit 100K. How y'all feel about that? We at 98,000 right now. So we're going to bust open the charts as people come into this stream. We at 98,000. It's mind blowing how much you can go to sleep, wake up, and you see the whole market bullish. That is fire. Very exciting situation happening right now with the Bitcoins. So as customary, I'm going to play a couple records for y'all as we get this stream going. Close a few of these tabs. And this is for all the Algorand people right here. Check out this Tiny Man anthem clip.
In a big world, tiny man. In a big world, tiny man. In a big world, tiny man. In a big world. See the world big, but I can make it small. I got a ball and I really want it all. On Tiny Man, I swap for currency. Just a small fee, it won't bother me. Currently, I'm living frugally. Urgently getting currency. And I love my girl, she wanna see the world. No 1 out of 5, we living large. Humble when I work, I lead the charge. From nothing where I come, I beat the odds. Feeling real good, like I'm close to God. When I get the game, I know I'm helping y'all. Helping y'all, helping me. I get this money, so we live honestly. Tiny man, tiny man. If we work together, I know we can. Put me in the game and I got him. Coming up, started from the bottom. From the bottom to 100 grand. In a big world, still a tiny man. Tiny man. In a big world. Tiny man. In a big world. Tiny man. In a big world. Tiny man. In a big world.
All right, y'all. All right. So let's get over to before I go into Bitcoin, let's get over to the big news right here. Big shout out to Tony who put this on my radar, tweeting about it. But Gary Gensler, y'all. Gensler with the on January 20th, 2025, I will be stepping down as SEC Gov chair. Now he got a lone thread. Like Gary Gensler stepping down is some of the most bullish news I've ever heard regarding crypto. He the one that's been, for one, he told us about Algorand years ago, said it could be a potential next Uber. I agree with them there if you get the things going right. But then he says ETH is a security, Bitcoin, everything's a security. Wasn't a good look, but here we are with Gary Gensler talking about he about to step down. The SEC is a remarkable agency. The staff and the commission are deeply mission driven, focused on protecting investors, facilitating capital formation, and ensuring the markets work for investors and issuers alike. The staff comprises true public servants. So he just talking. It has been an honor of a lifetime to serve with them on behalf of everyday Americans and ensure that our capital markets remain in the best in the world. I thank POTUS, I thank Biden for entrusting me with this incredible responsibility. The SEC has met our mission and enforced the law without fear or favor. So I wonder what's the real meaning of behind Gary Gensler stepping away? What happened? Did Trump talk to him? Because he said crypto got to continue to be bullish. Is it all the adoption? I'm like really curious about what is going on with Mr. Gary Gensler here. And hold up, y'all. Let me pull something up real quick. See if I can find it. See real quick. Bear with me for a moment. Let's see. Okay. So let's get over to Bitcoin now that we got Gary getting out of here. So this is the Bitcoin charts. Hold up. Bitcoin right now has touched 98,000, which is the game changer of a lifetime. Who would have known? People been calling it, but Bitcoin hitting 98,000 is something that brings us closer to where we all really wanted to go, is 100K. So as I theorize on this, I'm thinking once Bitcoin, passes the 100K, it goes to the places that we all want to see it go. We then get a massive alt season, which is one of those like blow off tops. Things just pump like crazy. Then it cools down a lot. So me personally, I'm like, I got to make sure that I'm ready to take some profits, reposition myself if we have to, because you really don't know what's going to happen next once Bitcoin hit 100K. It could go to 120, 125, or it could crash back down to 70, 80, 60K. But looking at this right here, very bullish. It's pretty much laddering up since the election. And since the election will start at on the 5th, since the election, we're up 42% on Bitcoin. So if you still holding Bitcoin, let me know in the comments. I know a lot of people on my timeline don't hold Bitcoin at all for whatever reason that is. I've been slowly scaling out. Wasn't a massive position in my portfolio at all. However, got to have some Bitcoin, and I will be buying Bitcoin again once that thing goes into bear market. I'm definitely a believer more than I ever been, especially with having more experience in the game. So hit this off real quick. This is us in 2023 in October. Run up to an all-time high in March. And then you get the trading sideways essentially for 6 months. Election, takeoff. This is the weekly chart right there. And then that is what changed the game, potentially is the election. But however, this Bitcoin was already on the path. It was already on the path, definitely. And then if we're looking at Bitcoin on the smaller time frames, let me go to 78. This is dividing the day into 5. Still looking bullish, climbing up the yellow lines, the 21 simple day moving average is climbing up steadily day after day. It's a very powerful chart. Can't fade at all. But right now, I'm watching and I'm excited. I got something loading up for y'all real quick too. Some of y'all may have seen this next clip I'm about to play, but I still think it's funny. It's a breakdown of kind of the story of Bitcoin. Get y'all with this real quick. All right, let's go look at Ethereum while we're waiting. So Ethereum gave us a massive candle today, 10% candle almost. That's amazing. I've been waiting for ETH to pump for a minute. Has been not as bullish as Bitcoin has been for whatever that reason is. But here we are. We got Bitcoin or Ethereum in March, gave us another pump in May. We traced all the way back down. And now we looking like we're ready to pump again. Solana, can't believe still how bullish Solana is. Always staying down. And then the XRP army finally got what they've been waiting for this whole time. Go from the 200 to the SMA. 118% in 17 days. That's crypto for you. All right, here. So this is the story of Bitcoin real quick. This is what happened when the institutional So that's BlackRock joining. That's MicroStrategy, Fidelity, all the ETFs popping off and helping Bitcoin pump to 98,000, where we're very close to 100K right now. That's hella funny to me. I love that video. But that's the pump season of institutions. How high will we go? Who knows? And then we go look at total crypto market cap, still on a super bullish uptrend. Did we hit the all-time high? We hit it. We hit the all-time high. That's about right there. That's where we were at last time. So we have actually broke through all-time high of crypto market cap, 3.19 trillion, up 142 billion today, up about almost 5% today. Now, the next thing that we really got to be paying attention to, as I said a few days ago, is the total market cap for altcoins. So if we draw a line for the altcoins right there. So we still got a lot of room to go for altcoins. That's why I'm thinking the next play is Bitcoin does what it needs to do, hit 100K, it starts to cool off, and we get that 26% up for altcoins to go hit another all-time high. The last video I did, it was about 33%. So we are seeing a lot of progress. Very positive. And then let's talk about some other news that I thought was very interesting today. Is, of course, this one right here. The classic. They coming for 100K Bitcoin. They don't want 16K Bitcoin. I was around at the 30K Bitcoin. Definitely, I was bullish around 30K. Not the 16. I missed the 16. But this is a big story right here is SUI network. SUI network restores after 2-hour outage and setback for the Solana killer. So unfortunately, SUI, for whatever reason, shut down, and now people are very disappointed. Let me see if I can find the SUI chart real quick. I wonder what that's going to do for the sentiment of SUI investors. SUI, since the election, up 96%. It had two massive pumps starting in September, but seeing the coin, the chain going down is kind of odd to me. I know it's a lot of favor for people, but I don't know about it being a Solana killer now. And I thought this other thing here was very interesting, that you got only a few chains left that has not went down. So you got an X on Ethereum, of course, X on Solana. Avalanche, I did not know that Avalanche went down. I think that was Aptos there. And then Algorand keeps its green check mark, zero downtime. SUI has now got an X. Tezos is up and Cardano is up. And I wonder if that will do anything for the market caps. We will soon know. All right. Now let me hop over to Algorand real quick. Let me talk about why I think Algorand could easily hit 25 cents. And of course, it's not close to its all-time high or anything like that. However, the metrics on Algorand are growing. So we're looking at the last 6 months of, we'll go to last year. You get big spikes in active addresses. All addresses display the number of addresses that have been executed, that have executed a transaction, including internal addresses, sender only, counts addresses have sent a transaction. So this is for sender only, and this is for all senders and receivers. Not much of a difference. We go look at the last 30 days. We had a spike on November 7th. That was like right after the election. The last 6 months, it's been going on a steady uptrend. And then transactions, and here's the fee spikes. That was in June. June was very, very active. That was when Decipher was there up in Spain. Decipher was popping off. But overall, the last 6 months, on average, transactions are going up. Fees are going up, which means people are making more transactions because the fee is still so low. That's a good positive metric. And then daily deployments, number of deployments per day. My understanding that would be contracts, a pretty steady number. And then if you look at top 5 entities by users, we got TravelX. 75% of the users are coming from TravelX. Then we got USDC, Coinbase, TinyMan, and then HisaabPay. So essentially, institutions and a protocol, TinyMan is leading the way. And then looking at transactions, C3 was the one killing it, but we do know C3 shut down. They put out a long tweet. These are the same people that was with the wallet, Algorand wallet, that got hacked last, year and a half ago or so, rocked the ecosystem. They shut down and they were killing it in transactions. Now they're going to be gone. So we got Orange up next, Fry Foundation, World Chess, and Tiny Man. And here we are now that they're gone. C3's gone. I'll go the last 30 days. Orange is leading in transactions. If you've been juicing, let me know. I've juiced before. Very interesting phenomenon there. Orange based off of a meme from John Woods that turned into a, Bitcoin-ish type thing where you can mine it, and then it shoots out to the fee sink. So we got World Chess Gaming, one user with 6 million transactions. So Orange actually is doing a lot. Fry Foundation, I'm not sure what that is. I got to look that one up. And then Tiny Man, Active, TravelX, USDC. I'm a big fan of USDC. Then you got TravelX, again, another TravelX wallet, Folks Finance. So this must be the users for TravelX. That makes sense. HisaabPay had a great interview with the CEO, founder of HisaabPay out at Algorand Decipher. Go check that out on the next block page. And then a few other things that's popping out there. So that's Algorand looking pretty good. So will Algorand hit 25 cents, 30 cents, or anything like that by the end of the year? We will see. Right now, Algorand is, go since the election, up 88% since the election. That's impressive. Finally passed the 200 SMA on the daily. And what we really need is for Algorand to get bullish on the weekly chart. And this is the 33-cent line right here. I really want to see a pop past here. And we're really close. That's the 25 cent roughly. And then if we can get past 25 cent, especially on the weekly, we can be in this range heading into the new year, which could give us some of that bullishness that we've seen in October late. Well, that was the end of it, but some of the bullishness we've seen in this year of April when everything was pumping. So I like to see Algorand reach those levels. It is very close to it. Let's see if we can get there. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to check out Aerodrome. Start looking at these base coins. Got some pullbacks, still on the uptrend for Aerodrome, sitting at $1.32 right now. Pretty solid. Whale has woken back up. I know people were panicking, but this green candle right here, about 19%, is what Whale really needed. I drew each one of these levels, and Whale did slightly break through that final level of 5 cent. But again, I saw that as a bottom with the consolidation that happened right here in October. Whale has survived almost at 20% at the time of this video. We just need Whale to close back above 7 cent, and then we can see a new all-time high potentially. And then you got Degen, one of the favorite meme coins over there. It has also secured a level here above 1 cent. This big red candle yesterday got gobbled up. So down 15%, up 17%, got gobbled up positive. And then one I'm tracking also is higher, another meme coin. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of a downtrend. that got gobbled up on the seventh day. Very biblical right there. 6 days you work, 1 day you rest. So base is looking good. And top volume still is Bitcoin, wrap Bitcoin, of course. Anon, 7 days old, 28 million volume, 42 million market cap, up 400% today. Yeah, Anon. You know, sometimes it's hard to keep up with all these tweets online. If you can keep up with them, you may or may not make some money. It's kind of crazy. But there's Degen again, 362 million market cap, 11 million in volume today, 10 months old. And then the main meme coin, the big one is Bread at 1.6 billion. Bread is a reason that a lot of people think one of their favorite memes can hit a billion market cap, give you some 10x's, some 20x's, and whatnot. Bread, I hear it has a lot of backing. Obviously, if it hit $1 billion, I don't know who's behind Bread, but Bread has done some amazing things. Lum was pumping. Lum's no longer pumping like it was. The market cap was at like 67 million last week. Had a nice epic run to start off. I'll be watching it. Miggles, it's really high market cap, 135 million, 4 months old. That's off of Brian Armstrong's cat, up 22% today. And then, of course, Arrow. And if we look at the 24, Publis, $1 million market cap, 7 hours old. Warpcaster, up 2,000%. These pumps from 0 to 1 million is crazy. Very risky. Very interesting. But Anon seems like it's the one today. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. And Ninja's got the most makers. Oh, that's how I see it right now. Back to Bitcoin. All right, let's look at the monthly chart. %40 month. So this is the all-time Bitcoin chart, basically, the monthly chart. Take that. Shoot. Circle. So this ultimately is the story of crypto. I first heard about crypto, in a whisper around 2018. Started really getting into crypto around here. Made some things happen, but then I really had an understanding, and then the market crashed. My confidence is all the way back, though, 100% for being in the crypto for a few years. I understand that finally that this is the future. This is the global economy. And I don't think nothing's stopping this train, especially with these institutions getting down. It's amazing to watch. But as always, let me play one more clip before we get out of here. 0 to 100. Make sure you check out that music video. And then we're going to be heading out.
A neighborhood hero who started from zero, researching the crypto and teaching his people, collecting some euro in Europe for crypto, spending that dinero on chain with Circo, on chain money market, on folks where I park it, USDC for profit, crypto still popping, the money I stack it, crypto bags I pack it, US Gov attack it, Puerto Rico won't tax it, chasing ghosts like Pac-Man, writing scripts like Rapman, he side pay with Afghans. Algo in the UN, gold on the blockchain, rap on the blockchain, we tokenize the land, all on the blockchain, 0 to 100 grand, get it how you live it, man, take your time to understand, take your time to make a plan, no chasing if you missed it, we on a money mission.
All right, y'all. Until the next one, catch me with BC Frugal on Friday at 10:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Catch him with BC Frugal. We're going to be talking about Algorand and the latest crypto news. All right, y'all, I'm going.
Passive income. Gold in my dental. Thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals. Told my girl it was simple.